Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a very beginner friendly blue Bloom & Gel roses on some press nails today. So we've got two different shades of blue. We've got Blue Jay and Aqua Blue. So all you need really is just a light blue and a dark blue. Any kind of shade will really do, as long as they're just different kind of shades from one another. Of course, we need the Bloom & Gel as well. Mine is from Nails Today. And then I also picked up a blue hex glitter as well that we're going to use, and of course it's blue as well, just to match up with the theme. But to be honest, you could have probably switched out that color of the glitter to anything really, whatever colors you're using. Even if you didn't want to even stay with the theme, you probably would have looked really nice too. So time to apply our background shades. Like I said at the start of the video, it's a very, in my opinion anyways, a beginner friendly nail art design. I've tried to leave basically almost everything. I haven't sped up anything too much either. So even looking at the duration of today's video, it's quite short, it's just 10 minutes. And same thing when you actually recreate today's design. It is quite simple and easy. So hopefully you guys can create some really cute designs. So the three middle nails have got just the light blue shade applied, and then the thumb and the pinky are going to have half of it the light blue, half of it dark blue. And as you can see, I'm not blending the two together, so we're not doing an ombre, which is another little step to make it beginner friendly. We're just connecting two colors together, trying to keep it as in the middle as possible. And then off camera real quick, I'll do another layer. And now it's time to do some glitter work. So the reason why I'm not blending them together was it's almost pointless, because I really wanted to apply the glitter in the center, and the glitter is going to cover up where those two colors meet. So rather than wasting time and putting that extra step in that usually people get stressed about because it's ombre, not everyone can do it, I thought, let me just keep it simple and it will still work just as fine. And to be honest, it almost looks like an ombre anyways. You've just covered up that blend area. So if you're ever trying to do an ombre and you mess up, this might even be a really nice quick trick to kind of make it look like there's still an ombre happening, but you're kind of covering up any little mistakes or anything you're not happy about. So this might be a little nice trick if you ever mess up. So as you can see, placing the larger hex mainly in the middle where the two colors meet, and then I'm trying to place the finer, smaller hex on the outer parts just to kind of make it look like it's kind of blending, you know, into the nail. And then we are going to repeat that exact same process on the pinky. I'm not sure if I mentioned, the gel that I was applying was a base coat. So the base coat, I always use it to just put my glitter onto a nail, and then I cure it into place. The base coat will cure with the glitter in it basically, and then off camera, once all the glitter's done and cured, I do another layer of base coat just to help with the lumps and bumps. This is the exact process I would follow if I was doing press-ons or if I was doing like a client's nail. I just like to do 2 layers of base coat, but I know that other people prefer to do builder gels or clear acrylic, whatever you're more comfortable with. I'm mainly a gel user, so I prefer to use base coat, for example. And just a side note, these nails, no one's actually wearing these. These are just for video purposes, and also nice because I can actually put them on at the end of the video and show you guys what it would look like if you were to recreate them, which is really nice. So again, on that pinky, we're repeating the exact same process. And again, of course, in the lamp, and another layer of base coat. Then we can start working on our blooming roses, which I feel like when I was first starting out in nails, the blooming roses I found really difficult, but not actually to make them, but I remember looking at them and thinking, oh my goodness, there's just no way that I can do those, until I tried it, and I was very pleasantly surprised. I hope it's going to be the same situation for any of you who have not tried this before. All you really need is the Bloom & Gel. That Bloom & Gel is pretty much a requirement to really make this happen and make it really pretty, and also to make your life easier. I know some people use base coat sometimes, but it really doesn't blend very well. It doesn't kind of make the gel polish bloom as you apply it, so you might not end up with really nicely bloomed roses. And especially if you're kind of new to the game, making sure to have that gel polish is really going to help you. So as you can see here, I am not very careful. I am placing pretty thick lines down, but the trick with today's design is that the Bloom & Gel will do the whole design for you. I'm not being careful. I'm just doing swipes. The lines aren't perfect. I'm, doing none of that. And the blooming gel will do everything for you and create the most beautiful roses that when you look at them, you can instantly see it is a rose, which is exactly what you need. You don't need them to look crazy good. As long as you can look at them and can tell that they're a rose, then you basically completed the mission. So exact same thing will happen on the other one. So I'm doing almost 2 roses, one at the top, one at the bottom. And then the longer you leave them to chill, the more they're going to bloom. So do bear that in mind and be careful, because there's been occasions where I've left them whilst I work on another nail and I forgot about it, and then it bloomed so much that it just stopped looking like a rose or whatever I was doing. It just stopped looking like what I wanted it to look, basically. So bear that in mind, keep an eye on it, and then once it's bloomed enough where you like it, pop it straight into the lamp real quick before it gets too much, basically, because in theory it's constantly blooming, so the longer you leave it, the worse it's going to get, pretty much. So once that's cured, we are now going to do some crystal placement. So on that middle nail, I'm just doing almost like a row of crystals put together, all AB crystals, nothing too crazy again. Especially on that middle nail, nothing too crazy. The other 2 blooming gel rose nails are also not difficult. It's just a little bit more time consuming, but I'll talk about it in just a second. There we go, that crystal placement is done, and it's going to go into the lamp in just a second. The roasting glue gel that I'm using today is from Macart, guys. You can get it on Amazon or directly from their website, but if you are in the UK, then most likely Amazon is like the best place to get it, because they no longer have a UK website, so it's the best place. Now with these blooming gel nails, we're going to place some crystals in the center, like at an angle, and we're going to flip it around on the other nail too, so it's almost like a mirror reflection kind of what's happening on the first one will happen on the other. So we've got 3 AB crystals. The remainder of where we've placed the rhinestone glue gel, we're going to do caviar beads. So the caviar beads that I've picked up today are from Shein, actually. You can get them on AliExpress. The only 2 places I've ever picked them up from has been AliExpress, and then most recently it has been Shein. Just be careful with Shein, because when I was buying these, I thought they were supposed to be the shiny, chromy, maybe not chromy, but shiny shiny finish kind of caviar beads, but these are matte, which when I first got them I wasn't too happy, but actually now that I'm using them, they look just fine and I'm more than happy with them, and I ended up getting a bargain. I paid like £1 for a ton of caviar beads, so to be honest, it's a win at the end of the day. And again, no one's wearing these, so just for design purposes, so it doesn't really matter what kind of finish I've got. So once I'm happy, I'm using this kind of cuticle tool that I've got to help me kind of move about the caviar beads in a way that I want them to be. So I don't want them to be straight, I want them to be curved. So you most likely are gonna need some sort of a tool to help you do that and kind of bend them, move them about. They are quite fiddly, a little bit annoying. Yeah, like I said, it's just the longest part of probably today's video, to be honest. But I think it's so worth it. I think like the final results look so cute. And of course, again, we're going to repeat on this nail, but I didn't leave too much footage of that because it's just so repetitive. Once that's done, of course, cured into place, this is the best part to do before doing any top coats, because the caviar beads are tiny and they're more likely to fall off your client's nails or the personal nails that you're making or going to wear or sell. So it's very, very good to do it now and then top coat after to help you're kind of creating a border all around the caviar beads when you apply a top coat to help them basically stay in place. So there we go, all done. I'm taking out the rhinestone nails first, just because I need to apply the top coat whilst having the nail in my hand, so I can fiddle around with it, move it about so I can get the brush all around the crystals, because I'm trying not to place the matte top coat on any of the crystals or anything like that. The matte top coat that I'm using today is from Venelisa. I picked mine up from Amazon. Now on the middle nail, then of course the index one, and then last but not least the last 2, which are going to be the easiest to apply a top coat on. I really, really like matte top coating nails with the glitter in the center. They look so cool at the end. If you've got any holographic, super, super shiny glitters, not the matte ones, mainly the holographic shiny ones, they look so, so cool with a matte top coat. So if you haven't tried it before, try it out, or just almost majority of my videos are matte, to be honest. As long as you see a glitter in the thumbnail, that's most likely just the nail with the holographic glitter and a matte top coat. Righty, the last two now, and then once that goes into the lamp, it comes out. I'll show you guys what it looks like on my stand still, and then I will show you guys what it looks like on my hand in natural lighting in the garden, just so you guys can actually see the real look, what it would look like on your hand. And it's a really, really nice design because all you got to do is just switch out the colours. So if you're not into blues, you can do orange, greens, pinks, purples, whatever you want to go for, whatever you want it to kind of match your outfits. It's a really, really nice design. Let me know if you guys think it was easy or not, if it was like beginner friendly, but here it is matte, and then you're going to see it on my hand now. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.